Okay, so we're on the L460 here, the Bernina L460. I'm going to take my thread catcher off here. Now, please don't just yank it like this. It's got a little tab that holds on. Push it up and pull it. So there's the tabs. You don't want to break them off, okay? You open up your machine by going across and down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tool to take a needle out. I'm going to get my wonderful, this is a needle threader by the way, and also holds your needle in. And I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to cut my left needle here. And I'm going to put this up into my needle and I'm going to take my left needle out. It's tight because I just haven't had to take it in and out. Just to go a little wiggle, and there it is. Now these needles are standard needles. They have a flat to the back, so they're standard sewing needles. So if you need a stretch needle, put a stretch needle in. If you need a microtex needle because you've got microfiber in your fabric, put a microfiber in. If you need a 90 jeans denim needle because you're sewing jeans, put a 90 jeans denim needle in. And they have a place to keep them on this machine. That's where you put your spare needles. Okay? Now my machine is all set on 3-thread overlock. And this is how you neaten your seams. You don't need 4 threads, you can just have 3 threads. I can cut or not cut. And there's my 3-thread overlocking. If I would like my stitch length closer together, I will make my stitch length here closer together so I get a closer 3-thread. And if I don't want to cut, I just run it down beside. On this little mark here on my foot, I run it down beside there and it won't cut my fabric. That's way too close. I wouldn't do it that close. So what I'm going to do now is put my rolled hem lever on. So this little button here, see this little button? It comes towards me. I put this, leave that on R, and I put my red looper up to about 7.5. And now I've got a beautiful rolled hem. Perfect rolled hem, and that is just using the thread I've got. I would not normally use overlocking thread for rolled hemming. I would put good quality sewing thread on, or a poly neon. Now if I want to sew the stretchy fabric, what happens? So I'm putting my stretchy fabric under here and my fabric starts to waver and I'm not stretching it. So this is what this differential feed button's for. I don't want any stretch, so I'm going to put it up a higher number and it will stop my fabric from stretching. Can you see it starts to gather it like it's a walking foot? So you have it set so it doesn't gather as much if you want a flat finish. If you want it to stretch more, you put it to a lower number. So I'm going to go to 0.7. And I'll show you around here. So look at the beautiful finish you can get by using your differential feed on 0.7. That will not wash out, that will stay like that. But if you do not want it to gather at all, you can get the machine set with your differential feed on about 1 to 1.5 and it will stop it from wavering. You can set it perfectly. You've also got a little micro thread control for a bit more tweaking, but that's a whole nother video and a whole nother day. So I hope that is the good little basics to get you going on your L460 while you've got time. And any questions, you can email me on robin@mybernina.co.nz.